Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon the Master of Martyrs, Imam Hussein, and welcome brothers and sisters to Shia Waves. Your Uncle Muhammad Abdul Mahdi here to present the latest news, and now the headlines. Android app in Russian for Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Shirazi's news. Mosque desecrated in Warsaw. And China bans passports for Muslims and Tibetans. For the purpose of spreading the latest opinions and views of the Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Hosseini Shirazi, may Allah prolong his life, Information Technology staff of Rasul Al-Akram Cultural Foundation has launched an Android app in Russian under the title of Sayyid Sadiq Shirazi. The application contains different categories including the latest news, His Eminence's biography, publications, polls and video clips. Those interested in the application can search it in the Google Play Store and download it. At least 20 Yemeni civilians have been killed and dozens of others injured in new airstrikes carried out by Saudi Arabia on different areas across Yemen. According to local media outlets, 6 members of a family were killed in a Saudi airstrike on a house in the northwestern Yemeni province of SANAA on Wednesday. Reports say that Saudi jets have conducted at least 21 airstrikes on the city of SANAA since early in the morning. Latest reports from the capital say that the Saudi jets are incessantly bombarding the city. Saudi jets also pounded areas in the districts of Al Sayani in Yemen's southern province of Ib, killing 2 women and injuring a child. Yemen's southwestern province of Aden was also targeted over 100 times by Saudi jets. More than 3,000 people, including 1,500 civilians, have been killed over the past 3 months in Yemen, according to the United Nations. Some local sources put the number of the dead at 4,500. At least 25 Afghan civilians were wounded when a bomb ripped through a crowd of worshippers waiting for food to break their Ramadan fast inside a mosque compound in northern Afghanistan, officials said. The violence comes a day after a suicide attacker killed 33 people in one of the deadliest days for the civilians this year, as terrorists ramp up violence across the country. The bombing, which took place in the city of Puli Kumri, capital of Afghanistan's Baghlan province, came as worshippers had finished their evening prayers in a local mosque and were waiting for meals provided by the local government to break their fast. A mosque in the Polish capital city of Warsaw was desecrated by a woman. According to reports, the woman left a severed pig's head outside the mosque and Islamic Cultural Center in City Blue area of Warsaw. The 40-year-old radical woman is a member of an extremist group, reports added. Police said that the move was a crime and that the perpetrator will be detained for insulting the religious sanctities of Muslims. The mosque had just been inaugurated at the beginning of the holy fasting month of Ramadan. It is the second mosque in Warsaw and its construction had faced many hurdles and problems. Islamophobia has been on the rise across Europe during the past few months, especially after an attack against the French satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo earlier this year. Chinese authorities have imposed a 2-tier system for issuing passports that has made it difficult for Tibetans and members of other ethnic minorities to travel, the Human Rights Watch said. The system requires residents from areas that have substantial Tibetan or Muslim populations to provide more extensive documentation than other citizens and has led to waits of up to 5 years or outright refusals of passports without explanation, the group said. The government has intensified controls over ethnic minority groups who have protested against Chinese rule, fearing instability in the sensitive border regions in which they live. The Human Rights Watch report came a few days after Thailand deported dozens of ethnic minority Uyghur Muslims back to China, drawing fierce criticism from several countries. This is the end of our latest news. Thank you brothers and sisters for listening, and always remember our dua. May Allah hasten the reappearance of our beloved Imam al-Mahdi, peace be upon him. Wassalam.